Baltimore and Ohio 57 was built by Newcastle Manufacturing Company, Newcastle, Delaware in 1848 and is an 080 eight-wheeler type steam locomotive and is an 080 eight-wheeler type steam locomotive and is an L-class steam locomotive. Also, the locomotive is named Memnon. It is one of two locomotives that were built under the subcontract to Baldwin by Newcastle Manufacturing. Originally, the locomotive didn't have any numbers to carry, but it was named Memnon. The locomotive's primary job was on the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad was to pull freight trains. Then in 1851 it was renumbered 57. It was then rebuilt in 1853. It then served in the Civil War hauling troops and supplies for the Union. Since that time, it was known as the Old War Horse. Then in 1884, it was renumbered 13. In 1897, it was renumbered to its original number and received its original name once again. In 1892, it was retired from service. Then in 1893, it was rebuilt to be displayed at the World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago, Illinois, when it was renumbered back to its number 57. In 1927, it was shown at the Fair of the Iron Horse. Then later, it was put on display at the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Museum in Baltimore, Maryland, where it is today. It suffered damage in the collapsed roof in 2003 and had to get an extensive restoration. Then in 2008, it was put back on display after the repair from the damage. Then the locomotive was rolled back into the museum and was back on display. Also, Baltimore and Ohio 57 is the only surviving 080 from the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad, and it is the oldest surviving freight locomotive in the country, and it is seen here at the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Museum in Baltimore, Maryland, where it is preserved today.